Hi, I'm Doug Ray. Welcome to Introduction to HTML. In this class, we'll study the entire HTML language and how it's used, all the syntax and structure. We won't be learning how to design, we'll just be getting our feet wet and really handling the language up close. I love working with HTML. It's a wonderful, simple language, but it takes technique. Anchors. I'm trying to get you to remember the key anchor. A means anchor. What does an anchor do? When you're on a boat and you drop an anchor, what happens? It stops the boat. The boat doesn't move. Why is that such a big deal? So you can find it. I'm sorry, that's the biggest problem. You lose a boat, it's bad. Usually if you're in the ocean, you're in real trouble. So the whole key is that you're saying this is an anchor. I'm pointing it to a place in space. So you always see href, href. Any idea what href? We've been talking a lot of hypertext, so H is probably hypertext. All right, what would a hypertext reference be? URL. What's a URL? Anybody here? Uniform Resource Locator. Yeah, it means a place in the web. It means somewhere. It's an address. It's a location. It's a web page almost always, or you can put an email address in there if you want to. And as a designer, when you build pages in HTML, the same skills that you use to build your visual look, bring those to your code. Think about it. Write it out. Like you said, is it like writing a book? Yes, it is. Every single page is a book. But the key is the book has the same structure. When you build a chapter, that chapter has the same layout as every other chapter. But then you start thinking about, oh, but it also has a theme to it. There's a plot, and there are players and characters. Well, the players and characters are the navigation. That's architecture. We'll get into that in a little bit. Okay? Almost always, the old school way of doing tables, or forms rather, was to put them inside of a table. Oh my God, it's ridiculous. It's like dressing your kid in concrete blocks. I mean, it's uncomfortable, he can't move, and when you want to do something, you're like, come on, Junior, let's go for a run. Clank, 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 clank. He's having trouble running. If you're going to try to style your form and make it look really pretty like the rest of your site, learn what the label tag is for, because it lets you control that look and feel.